Hey everyone, thank you for stopping by Living To Do's review of Married at First Sight, Season 17, Episode 18, called In Sickness and Suspicion. Before I get started with the review, please like the video and subscribe to the channel. I would really appreciate it, and I thank you in advance. So let's go ahead and get started. Let's talk about Becca and Austin. So there's a little tension in their relationship. Becca is telling us that Austin is questioning the relationship. And she's a little paranoid. He's not giving her any attention. The intimacy that they're working on is not getting there fast enough for her. And he believes that, well, they had the experts come over, which was Dr. Pepper and Pastor Cal. And Becca said that the communication is deteriorating. Austin, he kind of chimed in and said that she's micromanaging him. Um, and I can see that. She seems a little pushy, and I can see where that could be happening with her. But she feels rejected by him. The experts think that this is fixable. Emily tells us that she tells the experts that Austin is on camera. He has this on camera love. When the cameras are on, so is he. And it's not the same when the cameras are off. At the retreat, he was supposed to be working on the relationship, building intimacy, a deeper connection, but he got drunk. And Dr. Pepper questioned whether he get drunk on purpose so he wouldn't be intimate with Becca, and Austin says he didn't. But the way in the whole conversation, the way it was going with Austin, with everyone, he just seemed like a deer caught in the headlights, kind of stumbling over his words a lot. He almost, and another part of him seemed like he's like a paid actor. It just didn't seem, he's really nice and loving, but he doesn't want to cross the line. That's what it kind of, I'm getting this kind of feeling from him. I don't know if I totally trust him in this situation. Uh, he needs help to be into, I don't know. Something's just not right with him on that. Okay, so let's talk about Michael and Chloe. After 7 days of marriage, Chloe wants to go home for a couple of days. And she gives an excuse that she misses her dogs. And they're old and she wants to spend time with them. So she goes home for a couple of days. And after being away from Michael for a couple of days, she goes and has lunch with a friend. I think it was a coworker. And she tells the coworker how much she missed Michael while she was away. She had to process the human that she had been given. The human, like unidentified human, that cross-dressing man. I think that cross-dressing kind of got to her. She didn't know what to do with it. She's trying to be open and positive, but I think that messed with her head. And she didn't know what she got. She didn't know. She liked a lot of aspects of Michael, but that threw her for a loop. She told her friend that she just really felt overwhelmed. That's why she left, but she did miss him. That friend came to their party, a 90s party that they had, where Chloe explained that she's an introvert and she needs time alone to recharge. And I totally get that. I think I'm the same way. So that it's really real. You need time away and you just feel better. All that energy, all those people, it just can be too much at times. And Michael is an extrovert where he can fill the room, he can continue a conversation, he can do the talking. And he not only does that, but he always allows her time. Allowed her time away. He understood. He did feel a little funny about that. He did, kind of question his, things on his end. If this was going to work out, is she leaving for real? And those were questions that he kind of had. At this party, Chloe's friend that she had lunch with had some time with Michael, and he asked Michael, "Did you feel, insecure while Chloe was away? And did you ask yourself, am I too much?" So I'm thinking Chloe might have said some more things that we didn't see that was edited out in their lunch. And I think I'm reading in between the lines, hint, hint, like, you know, maybe you're too much in some ways, some of your ways that you express yourself, which could be too much. A skirt wearing man might be too much. I just think he was trying to lead him there without saying directly what the issue is, not trying to give away that Michael's wife is talking behind his back. That's what I got from that. I found it interesting how he kept trying to lead him there, it seemed. And I don't know if Michael's real smart. I don't think, did he know what he meant and he just wasn't going to go there and play dumb? Or did he not really know what that guy was trying to say? Interesting. Interesting. Chloe spoke to one of Michael's friends, and she told Chloe that Michael is one of the quickest people to de-escalate a problem, and there are issues. He will try to make things right. And I think he does that to make things, keep things copacetic. He wants to make sure everything is, no one's mad at me type of thing, which is not healthy. And and I see that in Michael. I know he's emotionally intelligent, but I think he just tries to be really understanding, giving everyone the benefit of the doubt. I wonder what it takes for him to get angry. So Michael, after their party, at some point, Michael takes Chloe boxing, and she loves it. He is doing really well. Um, she thinks Michael looks sexy boxing, and he has really those strong shoulders and arms. Michael seems like he really needs to wear glasses, and for a boxer, I wondered, is he wearing contacts? Contacts, because it seems like you need your vision to be sharp if you just see these punches coming at you. I just thought that was interesting about his vision. He just seems like he really needs those glasses. Um, so anyway, I think that Chloe should keep telling Michael, that she thinks he looks sexy, doing all these manly activities because that seems to really turn her on. Wink, wink, Michael. Manly men always turn on a woman. And every time he does something manly, like, doing that ninja thing he did last week and really excelling at that, and boxing and fighting and, just protecting him, that's a manly thing to do. And she just gets real excited when she sees that. And you saw how her demeanor changed when he was putting on the jewelry. It was like, oh, okay, uh-huh, mm-hmm. That wasn't a turn on. But she's totally different when he's boxing and running up the wall faster than any man in the room. That turns her on. So, keep doing those things, Michael. Um, but later, Chloe did speak to Michael about him being a people pleaser. That's what his friend had told her, and she she wants to help him overcome that because she is a recovered people pleaser. And I just thought that showed growth and maturity in Chloe, not letting Michael just take the hits, speak up, let me know what your needs are, and I'm here to work with you. I'm here to compromise. I'm your partner in this marriage. I love to see it. So far, I really like their mature love or relationship, I should say, at this point. I like where it's going. I think they could have a good, healthy relationship. Let's just see. Okay, so let's talk about Emily and Brennan real quick. Wow. Brennan seems to have really stepped up to care for Emily. He's right by her side. He seems to, really, want to take care of her, take her to the doctor. She had many stitches, and he's just right there. He's cleaning the house, feeding her, making sure she's okay, and his his she feels she feels cared for by him, which really means a lot to her. Any type of positive reinforcement that she can see in this relationship coming from Brennan, she's going to take it. And she really does see a difference in him. I know it's only a matter of days. I mean, that was a serious accident that she had. She could have lost an eye. It's just, oh, but she tells Brennan that, she can trust him now. I think they were talking to the experts who were just shocked at what she went through in that accident, all the blood, and they were scared for her. And they had a video conference call with all three of them, all three of the experts. And Emily said she can now trust Brennan. I think because he stepped it up, he cared for her, is by her side. I'm sure he was reassuring her that things would be okay. But what was weird is that Brennan said he can now trust Emily. And to me, that didn't make any sense. What did she do that made you trust her in this whole ordeal that she went through? I mean, getting seriously hurt. How do you find trust in that from her? He didn't make sense. I don't understand him. That one needs to be explained a little bit more to me. Um, Now, Emily told the experts how things are going well. She says that they have post trauma happy vibes. And I'm thinking, and she wants that to continue. But that might be the pain meds they're talking. Because it just happened just too quickly. And you're going to need a little bit more. You're going to need some consistency with that to make a final decision on Brennan, on that man. Okay, so lastly, let's talk about Claire and Cameron. And basically, Cameron spoke to Brennan about his serious heart condition, which is extra irregular heartbeats. It's some medical word. I can't think of it now. I'm sure I couldn't pronounce it at the moment. And during his talk with Brennan, he was struggling to breathe, which was so hard to watch. Uh, there's no biking in his future, and that's what he loves to do. And he mentioned that, Claire's calling and want to check on him, and Brennan wants to know if they would get back together, if that's something he would do. And Cameron said, if on decision day, if Claire wanted to stay together, he would. And I'm just thinking, I don't know. First of all, with this serious heart condition, he needs to leave the experiment immediately. He doesn't need things that are going to raise his heart, and even in a happy way or a disappointing way. He needs to stay even keel on everything. He doesn't need any excitement. I don't know if he can survive this, how bad it can get, but for right now, for the immediate, he should just back away from the experiment. His health is just way more important than this. And honestly, I'm really afraid for him in this. I hope he's making the right decision. And I hope no producers are, pressuring him or anything like that. And I hope he's getting the best advice. Seems to me that whatever he's got going on, which seems very serious, that he should just step away and not continue on. That part just kind of hurt my heart just to watch him. But that is it for now. Please like the video and subscribe to the channel. I would appreciate it, and I thank you in advance. But I got to go because I got living to do. Bye.